And we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, here for the morning. What the pluck is going on in cryptocurrencies in the world? My friends, it's Friday, so I'm wearing my pink shirt. And you know what that means, that I'm also wearing my matching underwear. That's my good luck Friday undies. It's just how I roll. Okay, too much information, understood. But there's two reasons that this episode is absolutely must watch FGTV. Little plug for FGTV is BlackRock is now letting, they're setting this up, folks. The global elite now know they're done. They officially know they're done with everything with Joe Biden, everything with the SEC, everything with Gary Gensler. They know that they are done. Now they're just trying, oh no, right? Nash, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because we have, and I'll actually talk about that in a second. So BlackRock is lining up with Coinbase. All right, I've been telling you guys for months now that there's a group in New York that are buying freaking Bitcoin over the counter like it is going out of, I spelled it wrong. Scrabble. Oh, hells. I, I put Scrabble. The world elite Scrabble to build Bitcoin system. Sorry, guys. When I get here, it's early in the morning. I'm not a very good speller anyway. But, all right, these elites have been buying Bitcoin for months, and I mean almost 6 months now. They've hired people, teams. I've been telling you this, people in teams to buy Bitcoin off exchanges. We are literally at the lowest level of coins on exchanges ever. Ever. Right now. The reason the price isn't going up is these guys, they're not friggin' buying with, $100,000, on Coinbase. No, that ain't how this is working. All right. They're buying $1,000, 5,000, 10,000, chunks at a time. Then when over the counters have a deal arrangement, all right, Yep. It's they're lining up, folks. I've said, where's my number one fan? There he is, my boy, Rick. Hey, Rick, let me check something here. I gotta check something. Hang on, let me mute this guy. No, I can't see my chat over there. Rick, remind me that I want to actually give you if I haven't already done this, give you a wrench over, over on YouTube. You've earned it, brother. You've earned it. I should have already given you one. I don't know why I haven't. Uh, hey, John, over here on Rumble. Now, that's something else. All right. From here on out, the structure. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Cool. All right. From here on out, here's how the show is going to flow if you know where to go. Is because YouTube are such sons of bitches, I'm actually going to do a half hour on YouTube and my other channels. But at the half hour mark, I'm going to shut down the YouTube part and I will continue to broadcast over on Rumble and Twitter and all the others. So if you want to watch the whole show uninterrupted for an hour, right? Because I hate doing these half-hour shows and then having to jump over, to another, uh, Patreon or, wherever. So the only platform that I'm not, yes, I can see Rumble chat over on Rumble. Like right now, there's John74127 just said, "Good morning, Bitcoin Ben." Well, good morning, John. And no Nogida, no Nogaida. Good morning. I like your logos. We got an N, and then John's is also pretty cool over there. Because really, to tell you guys the truth, YouTube gonna lose a lot of people because of what Rumble is now offering content people. Let's just say that. So I'll do a half hour here on the Screw Tubes, but then I'll continue the program over on Rumble, and every show is now going to be an hour long. But YouTube will only see the first half hour. So if you want to watch the whole show uninterrupted, go over on Rumble and you can watch the whole hour show. Voila. Okay, so that's my news. Jay over on Rumble says, "Morning, Ben." Morning, Jay. Or Jay Moore. Jamer 5500. All right. And John. There you go. Thumbs up, buddy. Okay, so here we go. So BlackRock. All right, now, if you know the history of BlackRock, all right, hey, thank you. Yes, subscribe over on Rumble. Get over there, folks. YouTube's going down. The YouTubes is going down. Google going down. Alphabet going down. Oh, all right, that was my wife. So BlackRock, and like I said, if you know the history of BlackRock and who they are, scumbags, they ain't worth a shit. All right. And we want, but all right, they're setting up their systems for Bitcoin now. All right. They're setting up their system now because they know. Now, mind you, and once I get off the UE tubes today, and I'm only over on Rumble, have I got some shit for you guys. Because we're going to talk about the Red Scare of 1919. And I'm going to play some video for you guys showing you, all right, showing you this has all happened before. All right. But if I talk about, if I use certain words here on the screw tubes, you guys saw yesterday what happened right after 30 minutes. Right after 30 minutes, my YouTube locked up. They froze me. And I was, it's why nobody likes YouTube. It's why we can't have nice shit over on YouTube. So BlackRock, the history of BlackRock goes all the way back to New York. Oh man, I'm going deep history. All right. Now, the Empire State Building. All right. I'm going to show you how the Empire State Building is linked with the global progressive movement and how the Red Scare of 1919 and the mass arrest on May 1st, ironic, isn't it? On May 1st, the mass arrest of thousands of people all over America. Oh yeah, my friends. Oh yeah. We're talking Hoover. We're talking Coolidge. We are talking, this has all happened before. All right. Now, but can't really talk about it right now on the screw tubes. So I'm strictly going to stick with BlackRock. All right. But I'm going to give you the history over on Rumble. All right. So if you want to subscribe to the Rumble channel, it was just up there. Just search Bitcoin Ben. And I think I have 2 channels on there. One's in lowercase, one's in uppercase. Look for the one with the uppercase. All right, that's me. I own both of them, but the uppercase channel is, I use the other channel for other stuff. Never mind. All right, so where was I? Oh, BlackRock. All right, you have to understand that the NSA, the good guys of the NSA created Bitcoin. Right? You, it's why Satoshi Nakamoto, when did he go dark? Right after Hal, and hopefully you guys know who Hal is. Hal told him that he was doing a presentation to the CIA about Bitcoin. And all of the shit hit the fan. So Hal tells Satoshi Nakamoto, hey, I'm going to do, the CIA wants me to do a presentation on Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto goes dark. I'm telling you, friends. All right. I've said it, and Rick, all right, Rick is the Bitcoin bin historian. Rick, back me up on this. I said years ago, and if they hadn't taken down my channel, I could reference the video, that Bitcoin is the final weapon that will be used against the progressives. It's the final weapon because it's what destroys their dollar. It's what destroys their system. Verified by Rick. Rick is, what do they call him? Rick is my fact checker. All right. It was created. Why do you think that Satoshi Nakamoto launched it the day he launched it? Why do you think the halvening is every 4 years? Rick, back me up on this again. I've said that the Bitcoin algorithm and the structure of the Bitcoin is a countdown. And when you understand that, then you understand that it was released at a certain time, right? At a certain time during the business cycle, right? During the business cycle, so that it would land, the halvening would land next year. The critical halvening the critical halving would land next year. I'm telling you, folks, this basically the good guys threw a digital grenade, all right, into the financial system, and that was Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin has been counting down and growing adoption, right? Growing adoption. And now, these next, 16 months up to the election, my friends, hang the hell on and get you some Bitcoin. I'm telling you guys right now, we have the halving. After this halving, you have to understand the inflation rate or the distribution rate of Bitcoin will be lower than any other currency ever. Even gold. Ever. Gold's inflation rate is 2%. Bitcoin will be like 1.125, something like that. At that point, bye-bye. Bye-bye Bitcoin price. Because you have to understand that once, like, Bitcoin blockchain is not like anything else. Now, they can manipulate the exchange price, but they cannot manipulate the blockchain value. They can't. It's no way. Because think about it. They cannot do a DDS. Is a DDS denial of service, DOS, right, on the Bitcoin blockchain. They can't send 4 Satoshis on the blockchain. No one, none of the miners will even touch it. It will get pushed to the back of the line. Right? It won't get put in a blockchain for a long time. Right? So they cannot DOS it. This is why they know they're screwed. Right? This is why the SEC, all this, BlackRock, right? And the reason BlackRock is moving now is because their boy, Gensler, is leading the SEC right now. And the legislation to fire Gensler is gaining speed. Right? Remember The legislation can impeach Ginler. The president ain't got a damn thing to say about it. Bye-bye, Gensler. My friends, I'm telling you right now, BlackRock is trying. They filed for the help me out, chat. BlackRock filed for an ETF, right, for Bitcoin yesterday. The reason they filed yesterday is so they can get theirs in while Gensler is in there. Because Gensler will approve theirs. And they'll launch the first ETF. But if their boy Gensler isn't there, because remember, no one at the SEC likes Gensler. He doesn't even have meetings with his people under him. He doesn't even talk to nobody. They hate him at the SEC. So BlackRock's like, oh shit's going down, folks. Right? We need to get our system up and running ASAP before they get rid of Gensler. See, that's what's happening all over the government. I don't care what nobody tells you. The IRS is barely getting by. Barely. The FBI, the CIA, all of the leaderships of all of these are facing revolutions in their own agencies. The average FBI agent who isn't a progressive American hating piece of crap realizes, wait a second. Wait, so we have audio recordings of Joe Biden and Hunter Biden being bribed by Charisma, and we're not going to do anything? Yeah, that's bullshit. All right. That's what's going on, folks. There's an internal revolt against the leadership of these agents. That's why we got all these whistleblowers all of a sudden from inside the FBI. How all of our guys are getting information from internal sources from the FBI. Yeah, absolutely. All right. One of the whistleblowers of the videos was just found dead. Well, yeah. Well, it must have been COVID. Everyone watching on YouTube, go over to Rumble. I'm just going to continue the show.